All right, good morning to you, meteorologist Joey Sylvan right here at the Live 5 Alert Desk. Today is a first alert weather day due to the heat and humidity back with us. In fact, let's hop right in and show you what's going on this morning. A heat advisory has been issued for parts of the area. Heat index at least 105. In fact, some of you already close to that this morning, but we will go up to 105 to 110 for most of you. Could even exceed 110 in a few spots. We do have a heat advisory that has been issued from noon through 7 o'clock. That's for Charleston County. That doesn't mean that if you magically live in Somerville that you're not going to have to deal with a really hot afternoon. It's just the criteria. There has to be some type of criteria for issuing an advisory, and that is technically 110 degrees sustained for several hours. Now, we do expect that to occur somewhere along the Highway 17 corridor. Now, you get up into Somerville, we may hit 110, but we may not hold it for a couple of hours. So once again, it's a technicality deal. Consider yourself under that advisory no matter where you're at. And at the end of the day, all that means is just be extra careful if you have to work outside. Just be cognizant of the fact that it's going to be one of those really hot days. Now, there are some question marks as far as how today will unfold, but let me take you straight to the temperatures because right now the time is 7:41 in the morning and we're already in the 80s along the coast, and that's one thing, but the humidity, when we couple that with the temperatures, let's hop on over. Let me pull up the heat index real quick and look at this along the coast. Not even 8 o'clock in the morning, sun's tucked behind some clouds in some spots, and the heat index is at 100 degrees on Folly Beach already. So it is really hot and humid out there. Already this morning, 99 degrees. The current heat index out on Sullivan's Island feels like 98 in downtown Charleston, 94 at Mount Pleasant. One of those mornings you step outside, it's just really humid, really steamy out there. So that's what we're waking up to this morning. So if we already have a heat index in some spots around 100 degrees, obviously it won't take long to get up towards 105 and then eventually pushing towards 110 degrees. And you can see how that heat index for most of today will be 100 degrees or higher. And we're going to stay there. On average, we'll go with 105 today. We're going to stay there through Saturday into Sunday, Monday. Heat index close to 110 degrees. Now, here is the one thing that we're watching this morning that could kind of throw a wrench in things as far as how today will unfold. As we are watching a large area of showers and storms that have developed back to the west. Now, let me try to switch over to what we call the visible satellite imagery. Not sure if we're going to get a good peek here or not of exactly where the clouds are and where they are not. Just to the sun coming up, and it's hard to make out, but there's a really big cloud shield right in this general area right here, and most of that is advancing west to east. So clouds are going to be on the increase. To what magnitude? Once again, a question mark at this point in time. We'll pop back over to the satellite and radar picture. So clouds are going to increase. How thick those clouds will be determine, how much they prevent our temperatures from climbing into the 90s. On top of that, how much of this rain can survive to make its way eastward. And that's why we have Future Tracker, and I want to show you that in just a second, but here we go. I'm kind of expanding out the view on local radars right now, and I will tell you that most models have shown that the best rain chance early today, I would say later this morning towards 10, 11 o'clock, may be across Clarendon, Williamsburg, Georgetown counties north of I-26, a little higher rain chance than farther south. And that's what you see here on Future Tracker. Notice that rain moving in some spots. So from later this morning through this afternoon, there's going to be a window. Notice even maybe 1 or 2 showers or thunderstorms farther south at lunchtime that we could get some rain. Fast forward to 2 o'clock. Some bands of showers and storms still is a possibility. And then as we go into this evening, not a whole lot of rain. So today we've upped the rain chance a little bit. Still a question mark as far as how many clouds make it in here and the coverage of showers and storms. We can definitely see on Future Tracker change tomorrow, and that I think that rain chance will go up a little bit further. As you take a peek here, you can see another round of rain, but this one may survive a little bit better coming into the area tomorrow afternoon afternoon and evening. Not an all-day rain, just a little bit better coverage of those storms. And then some drier air moves back in aloft as we go into the weekend. Not the surface, it's still going to be really humid out there, but we are looking at the rain chance going back down. So rain chance up a little bit today, even more tomorrow, and then down as we go into Saturday and Sunday. Great news here, nothing brewing in the tropics right now. We will take this, you kind of, as you get into August and September, just take things week by week. Enjoy the weeks where we don't have anything out there. We know that things quickly accelerate as we go into the second half of August. There's about double the on average storms out in the Atlantic than what we see in early August. So things really ramp up. They peak the first week or 2 weeks of September, and then there's a whole backside to the hurricane season. So we still have a long ways to go. Typically for us here in the Low Country, it's mid-August through mid-October where things get the most active. So we've got a ways to go. We can even get those storms later in October as we did last year with Ian. So that is something that we will be keeping an eye on, these storms and how things unfold as we go through the weeks ahead. But once again, just enjoy the quiet tropics as we go through this week and into the beginning of next week. The rain chance once again up a little bit as we go into Friday, and then down a bit as we go into Saturday and Sunday. We may issue first alert weather days for both Saturday and Sunday, depending on exactly where that heat index will kind of land, because once it gets up to that advisory criteria, we go ahead and issue that. But do want to give you a first alert. This weekend it's going to be really hot. Not a whole lot of rain, so it's fine to have those outdoor plans, but you just got to make sure that you're also planning to get inside out of the heat occasionally, as that heat can get to the point where it really takes a toll on your body if you're out there for a while and not taking those proper precautions. So be safe out there. Stay updated. Download the Live 5 First Alert weather app. You get frequent updates there. You can check in on the heat index at any point in time based on your location, and know kind of what you're dealing with if you're headed outdoors to work outside. But stay safe. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Have a good day.